Hey everyone. I keep going on and on in my head like how I want to start this video. So what the heck, I'm just going to do it. By now, all of you should know that famous activist Charlie Kirk has unfortunately been assassinated. And I was unfortunate enough to stumble on the unedited version. I thought it was edited. Guess I need better glasses to read. And I must say that some of the comments that I've seen on videos about his passing, I am utterly disgusted. Some people are literally celebrating the death of someone that they've never met, they didn't know, as far as I know, has done nothing wrong to them or he's done them no harm. Sure, some of his beliefs were very radical, but I don't believe he was a violent person. Any debate that I have watched, he was always very respectful of the person that was on the other mic, whether he agreed with them or not. He gave them a voice to voice their opinion so they could have a nice civil discussion. The only disrespect that I saw in his debates was from the other side, the other mic. Now, I'm not going to turn this video into, which side is better, right, left. I'm not gonna do that. But all I know is any video that I saw of his, he was always very respectful, whether he agreed with you or not, and he always attempted to have a civil discussion. Even myself, there were a lot of things that he believed in that I didn't agree with. And you know what? That's okay. You don't have to agree with everybody. But you still should be respectful, okay? Why did I just say that like I was talking to my child? Oh, because some of the people in the comments are literally acting like a child. I mean, where have we come in our society that we think it's okay to celebrate somebody being assassinated? How far have we come that we think that's okay? Whether you agree or disagree with him, I can't fathom celebrating somebody's death. And he was an activist. He wasn't a politician. He wasn't somebody that creates laws or has really any kind of effect in that way. And I don't want to say he was just an activist, but he was an activist. He doesn't create the laws. He doesn't have any hand in making laws or passing bills or anything like that. All he was doing was going around the country to different college campuses and just trying to have a healthy discussion with people that may not agree with him. And even though his opinions were very radically far right, and a lot of people don't agree with him on some things, myself, I didn't agree with him, but he was always respectful. Any name calling or anything like that, from what I've heard, came from whoever was at the mic. And last night I was having I was trying to have a civil discussion in a comment section in a group that I'm on. For some reason, someone kept calling me a jellyfish. Whatever. Anyways, they did not like Charlie, and that's fine. But I said, can we at least agree to have sympathy for his family, mainly his wife and his small children who are now fatherless because of this heinous act? And they basically said no. no, I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them personally. And I'm like, you don't have to know somebody to feel sympathy for them. I just can't fathom, like, how black somebody's heart has to be. And I'm not even talking about, religion or anything like that, but like, how black does your heart have to be to not have sympathy or whatever for his loved ones? Forget about not liking him, but his wife and his children, their lives are affected forever. All because somebody didn't like him. And people in the comments, they would say, oh, I can say whatever I want to about him, freedom of speech. And because now there's a lot of people getting fired because of things that they're posting about Charlie, about being happy that he died. And they're getting fired. Oh, freedom of speech, I shouldn't be fired. I said, well, yeah, but you still have to deal with the consequences of your speech. You're able to say them, but you can't control how other people are going to react to it. And some people have said, yeah, well, Charlie had the freedom of speech, and those are the consequences. I get that. But now someone is going to have to pay the consequences for assassinating him. And rightfully so. And I hope they throw every book at him that they can. And I do believe they have somebody in custody. Well, that is all I have to say on the topic. I'm going to be praying every night for Charlie and his family and his loved ones and friends. Even though I didn't agree with everything he said, I'm at least human enough to recognize that that's okay to disagree on some things. But it's never okay to celebrate their death. This week has been chaotic, especially with that and the poor girl that got attacked on the train, Irina, I think her name was. School shootings. Normally this is the time in the video where I would say go out into the world and cause a little bit of chaos. But I think this week has been chaotic enough, and I think we can deal with a little less of that. So how about just go out into the world and respect each other and be kind to each other. Whether you're left, you're right, Democrat, Republican, I don't care. We all can coexist. And I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but we don't need to be killing each other just because we don't agree on some things. Anyway, I'm going to go before I get mad again. I'm going to go work off some of this steam I got going on right now. And I will talk to you guys later. Let me know any of your opinions in the comments. And hit like, hit subscribe. And then anytime this face posts a video, hopefully you'll watch it. And like and comment that one too. Anyways, have a good weekend. And I will talk to you soon.